You were Swiss national. Tell me how and why did you fall in love with South Africa?
So as a way of background, I was born in Switzerland, worked in 11 countries around the world for 9 different companies. I got fired 5 times, quit 2 just before they could fire me. And in 2 times I made enough money for me one day to decide to become an entrepreneur. If you remember Jim O'Neill, who coined the term BRICS, his suggestion was that the world's attention was turning towards Africa. So in 2007, I literally packed up my bags, moved to South Africa. At the time, it was a gateway, or considered to be the gateway to Africa.
Do you still believe in the potential that Mr. O'Neill was talking about in 2007?
Without a shadow of a doubt, South Africa is the most amazing minestrone of a country I've ever been with. The amount of cultures, the amount of nationalities, languages, backgrounds, and everybody is actually working together here. There's a tolerance for each other, which I found in very few countries, which is absolutely astounding. And that, to me, is also the bedrock of a fantastic innovation culture.
Your love for business has led you to come up with a very innovative service. Can you unpack that for us?
What we do is basically saying, well, if there's 1 million unbelievable entrepreneurs and young people wanting to tap into the economy, how do they do that? And we are trying to create as an enabling environment for you as an entrepreneur to come on board and find business opportunities to capitalize on. Having been or walked through the entrepreneurial roller coaster, I have started a number of businesses, most of which failed. So I've been down the route of being the entrepreneur, not just being the fundraiser who sets up a large multinational and then grows it from that. And starting a business is hard. And one of the hardest things for entrepreneurs, especially startup entrepreneurs, is actually plugging into the economy, getting access to the market. And in my experience, South Africans are unbelievable business people. There's an innovative culture which is almost second to none. There's a spirit of wanting to do things which sometimes we dismiss. This is why I believe if you can make it in South Africa, you can make it anywhere in the world.
Well, we struggle a lot with xenophobia. And as a foreign national, why do you think it's important for foreign nationals to also, lend a hand and play their part in our country?
I speak in 2 hats. The personal hat as a foreigner coming here also means I have to be respectful of a space that was allowed for me to operate in. So I'm a guest in South Africa. There is one language I always joke that is spoken all over the world, and it's a language of respect. If we respect each other, you'll be understood everywhere. I can understand that there is an element of fear, an element of desperation that drives it. Rather than fight each other, embrace each other. If there's somebody who runs a business brilliantly and they're taking over from your business, go and learn from them, sit with them, maybe cooperate, maybe become a local empowerment partner for the local shop.
You also started Tsepo 1 million.
No, I did not start the Tsepo 1 million. What they're trying to do is a province saying, look, we've got an unbelievable number of SMEs in Gauteng. But it's difficult for them to find each other. And if it's difficult to find each other, it's difficult to do business with each other. Hence why we are working together with them to bring 1 million businesses onto a platform for them to do business with each other. And in the process also on board and help more unemployed youth who are looking for a lucky break. They're looking to do an internship. They're looking for an opportunity to have a foot in the door. And maybe it's through an internship, maybe it's through a learnership, maybe it's through becoming self-employed. Nothing glamorous maybe, but at least it's a foot in the door in the economy. And earning a little bit is better than earning nothing.
So they're obviously using your infrastructure.
So we are fundamentally the technology behind it. And then there's 1,001 initiatives already on the ground through incredible organizations all over. This is where the thousands of incredible initiatives by the province, co-working spaces, incubators, training centers, and workshops and so forth. We plug them in so that now we can show the relevant service to the relevant entrepreneur. So if there's a young person in Alexandria who would love to know how to start a business, now we can show them a workshop that is being done in Alexandria on how to start a business, for example. And I fully understand sometimes it's really, really hard. And sometimes it feels like you have nothing available. You can't access the networks. The few opportunities where you knock all the doors are closed, and this frustrates me. I say there is an opportunity out there for everybody. The trick is to match a right opportunity for the right entrepreneur. But if you sit at home and don't do anything and don't raise your hand, how are you going to find that opportunity?
Are there any success stories?
Oh, there's lots of them. We had a wonderful person in Tembisa who manufactures strawberry jams. And through the platform, we matched it to a delicatessen in Parkhurst. There's an organization that actually wanted to build mobile clinics. Unbeknownst to them, 200 kilometers from them, there were 10 mobile clinics sitting idle. So now instead of spending all that money in building mobile clinics, they can spend the money on community projects and utilizing existing resources. I believe the majority of people are good and are waiting for a chance to help you.
York, do you have any inspirational words for, young up-and-coming entrepreneurs in our country?
I wish every young person out there to not have to search for a job anymore. Entrepreneurship is probably the most rewarding roller coaster in your life. You will shape your own destiny. I've met unbelievable young people just waiting for a lucky break, a chance. It's about tomorrow morning. What steps are you taking to start your little business? And it's okay, it can be a little business. You don't have to be a big business. Focus on creating a business that makes money and pays the bills every month, and there you will see that there's a snowball effect over time. So get off your couch, plug into the economy in any shape possible, communicate what you're looking for, and I promise you doors will open.